Good morning, it's today again. Welcome back to Joseph's Reserves. I'm Joseph and I store 20% of my income in the form of rare coins and precious metals. Today I'm doing a coin highlight and history deep dive into the 8 reales. The 8 reales wasn't just silver, it was a coin that ruled the world. Pirates chased it, merchants trusted it, and nations built economies around it. From the Spanish Empire to the United States, this single coin shaped centuries of trade, wealth, and history. Congratulations to Emmanuel for getting to my comment section first in my last video. Y'all go down to the comments and find Emmanuel to start a conversation. I just made my own line of coffee. Joseph's Reserves, it's today again coffee. Most mornings aren't dramatic. They're quiet. You wake up, pour yourself a cup, and now you have a choice. Drift through the day or take hold of what's in front of you. That's really what this whole thing's about. Showing up, building good habits, staying disciplined in the small things. Whether that's stacking consistently, learning something new, or just being faithful with what you've been given. I put these words on every bag to remind myself first. Every morning is a gift. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, today. So take a breath, take a sip, and let's get to work. It's today again. If you've ever held an 8 reales coin, you're holding more than silver. You're holding centuries of global commerce, exploration, and human ambition. Known as the Pieces of 8, this coin was minted during the height of the Spanish Empire and became the standard of trade across the world. Its influence is unparalleled, stretching from European markets to the bustling ports of Asia and even laying the foundation for the US dollar. Today I'm going to take you on a journey through the fascinating history of the 8 reales, its pirate-infested adventures, the chop marks it carried across oceans, and the role it played in defining the US dollar. The example I hold is graded by PCGS with a grade of corrosion removed and XF details. It's a remarkable window into this incredible story. The story of the 8 reales begins in the late 16th century under the reign of Philip II of Spain. Spain was one of the most powerful nations in the world, with vast territories in the Americas, Europe, and beyond. To manage that wealth pouring in from the New World, Spain needed a reliable, standardized coin, a silver currency that could be trusted across the continents. And the result was the 8 reales. A coin whose weight and purity were carefully controlled so that merchants, sailors, and governments could trade with confidence. This design was rich with symbolism, crowned pillars of Hercules, the motto plus ultra, and the royal crest reminded everyone who wielded it of Spain's power and reach. But beyond its artistry, the coin's real power laid in the universal acceptance. Merchants and traders in Europe quickly learned that if they had a piece of 8, they could buy and sell goods anywhere. From London to Lisbon, the 8 reales was recognized, accepted, and trusted. In the Caribbean and in the Americas, it became a currency of trade, piracy, and speculation. Pirates in particular were drawn to these coins. The pieces of 8 were durable, divisible, and immensely valuable, perfect for looting, bribing, and trading. Stories of ships filled with these silver coins chased across the Caribbean and Pacific became legendary. Owning an 8 reales wasn't wealth. It was a symbol of adventure, risk, and global power of Spain. As the coin traveled further, it reached markets of China, where European silver was in high demand for trade in silk, spices, and porcelain. Chinese merchants, wary of counterfeits and clipping, developed a system known as chop marks. These were small stamp marks applied to each coin to certify its authenticity. Each chop mark was like a seal of approval from a merchant, guaranteeing that the coin contained real silver. And over decades, some 8 reales coins accumulated dozens of these chop marks, each one a testament to their journey through the trade networks spanning the globe. It's incredible to think that a single coin could travel from the Spanish mints to the Chinese markets and back again, touching countless hands, markets, and cultures. Chop marks are more than just validation. They're a map of global commerce etched into silver. The coin's influence didn't stop at Asia. Its reliability made it the de facto standard in the United States, circulating widely well into the mid-19th century. Colonists and early Americans used these coins for everyday transactions. The 8 reales was so trusted that when the U.S. established its own mint with the Coinage Act of 1792, the dollar was defined in weight of silver content based on the pieces of 8. Early U.S. silver dollars mirrored the size, weight, and purity of the 8 reales, ensuring continuity in trade even with the familiar dollar symbol that roots from the coin's design, derived from the pillars and ribbons stamped on this Spanish-milled dollar. In essence, the 8 reales was not just a coin, it was a blueprint for a nation's currency. Collectors today can see these historical connections in the details of the surviving coins. Some coins bear chop marks, evidence of their authenticity in global circulation. Others show wear from centuries of trade and handling, or the faint marks of pirates who once coveted them. My PCGS graded 8 reales with the corrosion removed in XF details is a prime example of an enduring legacy. Even with the cleaning, the coin preserves its story. Each mark, scratch, and chip over the crisp designs speak to its global journey. In the end, the 8 reales is more than just silver. It's a story, a currency, a bridge across time and space, a journey from the Spanish mints to the Chinese markets, from pirate ships to American towns. It tells us not just about trade and wealth, but about human ingenuity, trust, and the power of a simple coin to connect the world. It's the ultimate piece of history, and owning one is like holding a small but monumental key to the past. You can now write me at Joseph's Reserves, 10160 Highway 242, Suite 800, number 401 in Conroe, Texas, zip code 77385. Make sure to include your information so I can write you back. If you like the video, please go down and give me a thumbs up. Go down in the comment section for any questions or comments. If you know someone who might like it, please share the video. And if you haven't already, subscribe. But most of all, thank you so much for watching. And just remember, every ounce adds up. So no matter how small, just keep stacking.